style. Today we're going to be doing a fusion of Indian cooking and Caribbean cooking. Now, normally in the Caribbean we do peas and rice. And for my Jamaican and other West Indian friends, before you start fixing up your mouth to say it's called rice and peas, just check yourself, because it varies right across the Caribbean and there's loads of different ways to cook peas and rice. So today we're going to add a little bit of an Indian flavor to it. I've been speaking to my friend Ravinda, and she's given me some good advice on how to use some of the various spices and how to make pilau rice. So what we're going to do today is a fusion of peas and rice and pilau rice. I guess you could call it peas and pilau rice. So for the ingredients, I've got 6 cloves, I've got 4 cardamom seeds, 2 bay leaves, a vegetable stock cube, and 2 cloves of garlic. I've also got a medium onion, and then 2 cups of rice, and I've got a 400-gram tin of gunga peas. Now you could use pigeon peas or lima beans or black-eyed peas or kidney beans. You can use any of these for this. As a matter of fact, you could even use sweet corn instead of the peas. I've got a bowl of cold water here, and I'm just going to put the rice in that and let that sit for a bit and wash out some of the starch in that, and just clean it up a bit. Get some boiling water. Let's boil the kettle. Get some boiling water onto this stock cube, and we want about a pint, so we'll just smash that up into there, and then about a pint of boiling water onto that. Just gives that time to break down the stock cube while we're cooking the other ingredient. We need to chop the onion, and we'll chop this really fine so we can begin getting the ingredients into the pot. First thing is I put a knob of butter in there, and we'll just turn up the heat slowly on that. You want a medium heat with this to start with. So we can see that butter is just about melted now, so let's just put the onions in there. And we'll let that saute for about 2 or 3 minutes. At this point we'll add the garlic. So we just chop these in half. So we don't want to burn the garlic, so we just use a garlic press to get all the bits out. And then we can add the other spices. There's the cardamom pods going in, and then the cloves, and then the bay leaf. And we want about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is a ½ teaspoon measure, so we'll just do a couple of these. The aromas that just coming out of this are just amazing. You know it's going to be good. Just drain off this rice. A bit more water, wash it again. Now we're just going to add the rice to that. And we'll try not to get it everywhere. And we want to give this a good stir now to make sure the rice absorbs all of the cinnamon and the butter and all of the other flavors and spices going on in there. Now, as at this stage, we can add some salt to taste. Next thing we add is the peas. So we just dump that in there. And again, give that a nice stir around. Let that sit for a minute. That's where we are so far. Only one last thing to do now, and that's to put the stock in. Remember we put the stock on some hot water earlier. Now we're just going to add all that We put the lid on the pot and we're just waiting for that to boil. It's going to boil. Here we go now, it's boiling now. And what we'll do is we'll turn the heat down really low and not take the lid off until we're ready to serve it. So boil and then turn the heat down low and then leave that for 10 minutes. Right, that's been on for 10 minutes now and I've turned the heat off. So we can finally lift the lids. Oh, the smells coming out of there are just amazing. And if I take the fork and just lightly scrape the top, you can see how fluffy the rice is. It doesn't stick together at all. And a lot of that's got to do with washing the rice and soaking the rice beforehand. So let's just get it onto a plate now. So there you have it, a fusion of Indian and Caribbean cooking. Peas and pilau rice. So don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube page. Tick the box that gives you alerts when we load up new stuff. And we'll see you next time.